God bless you. Welcome to Friday. You made it through another week. Congratulations. I hope that you have a great day today. You know, the word says that we are heirs of a promise. Abraham was believed in God by faith, and the word says it was credited to him as righteousness. Abraham, who didn't have a Bible, who didn't have priests, who didn't have a church, who didn't have any of this stuff around him, yet when God spoke to him, he believed him. He believed in God and he acted on it in faith, believing that the voice that he heard was God and believing the direction was from God and trusting in God. Surely that is faith. Hearing from God and acting on God. Not looking to physical signs in the world to determine our actions that God asks us to do, but believing we hear God's voice and acting on it. In Genesis 22 and verse 15, we read that Abraham has taken Isaac to the top of Mount Sinai, and there he was going to sacrifice his son. We see the parallel with Jesus and how God would sacrifice his only son for us. But we see that God rescues Isaac, produces the sacrifice. God will provide the sacrifice, Abraham says. So we see in Genesis 22 and verse 15, and the angel of the Lord called to Abraham a second time from heaven, and said, By myself I have sworn, declares the Lord, because you have done this, and have not withheld your son, your only son, I will surely bless you, and I will surely multiply your offspring as the stars of heaven, and as the sand that is on the seashore. And your offspring shall possess the gates of his enemies, and in your offspring shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because you have obeyed my voice. Hallelujah. We read in Hebrews, Paul writes in the book of Hebrews 6 and verse 13, he said, For when God made a promise to Abraham, since he had no one great by whom to swear, he swore by himself, saying, Surely I will bless you and multiply you. And thus Abraham, having patiently waited, obtained the promise. For people swear by something greater than themselves, and in all their disputes an oath is final for confirmation. So when God desired to show more convincingly to the heirs of the promise the unchangeable character of his purpose, he guaranteed it with an oath, so that by two unchangeable things in which it is impossible for God to lie, we who have fled for refuge might have strong encouragement to hold fast to the hope set before us. We have this as a sure and steadfast anchor of the soul, a hope that enters into the inner place behind the curtain, where Jesus has gone as a forerunner on our behalf, having become a high priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. This is the anchor for our soul, our faith, that we can enter into the inner place, the secret place where Jesus already is. You know, Paul says this lastly as we finish to the church in Galatia. In Galatians 3 and verse 29, he says, And if you are Christ's, then you are Abraham's offspring, heirs according to the promise. Hallelujah. Heirs of a promise that God has given. Surely I will bless you. Surely I will bless you, and all the earth will be blessed through you, through your offspring, he says to Abraham, through us. Hallelujah. Remember, you are a blessing. You truly, and I don't mean that sarcastically, I mean that truly. God has said, surely I will bless you and your offspring, that he will bless us. God blesses us. God bless you today, and you are truly a blessing to all nations, the word says. And we are heirs of a promise. Heirs of a promise, that promise that we will be able to enter into the secret place where Jesus is. God bless you. He is our hope, our anchor, and our salvation. God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful day today.